Hi, this is Ambi Parmeshwaran. I am the author of the Pan Macmillan published book, Nawab News Noodles India Through 50 Years of Advertising. The book has done well and was also nominated for the Crossword Popular Book Prize. I'm here to talk about how advertising and brands are probably going to change post the COVID lockdown is lifted. As you're seeing the videos, probably we might have been just out of the COVID lockdown, or maybe we're out by a few weeks. Consumers are still trying to figure out how to live their new life. A lot of us have managed during the lockdown of whatever 40 or 50 days with very little. We managed without buying any electronic gadget. We managed without buying any physical book like this one, right? Some of us have managed to download books on our Kindle devices. Now that the shops are open, will people start rushing back? Will people start buying the way they were buying, let's say, in the month of December or in the month of November last year? Uh, and what should brands do? What should advertising do? Now, these are big questions. So let me try and unpack them and try and answer these questions in rather simple terms. I think one, consumers uh, will continue to buy. They will want to buy a new pair of shoes. They will want to buy a new shirt, maybe a new dress. Of course, some of us who have broken something during the lockdown, whether it is a, a pair of specs or a device which we broke, we will obviously go and want to change that. A lot of cars have been lying idle, a lot of mobiles have been lying idle, so probably a lot of battery sales will happen, maybe even tire sales will happen. What should brands be doing and what should brands be trying to focus on? I think obviously companies are going through a big shake-up. Obviously, a lot of their uh, sales have vanished. Probably 1 month sale or probably 2 months sales have vanished, except for the basic companies which make basic products like soaps and toothpaste. Uh, what should companies do? So I think one thing companies can do is to say, look, we will not spend any money on marketing, we will not spend any money on innovation, we'll not spend any money on training, we'll start cutting costs so that we can make sure we show some profit at the end of the year. My feeling is that is going to be a foolhardy strategy because all research done over previous slowdowns have shown that companies which continue to invest in marketing, companies which continue to invest in innovation, companies continue to invest in training of its people will end up winning the long-term ball. So let us see what we can do. Brands have to use advertising to slowly nudge consumers, to help consumers take a decision. Now, how can they do that? Three or four simple ways. One is consumers be wondering, maybe I'm going to have a salary cut, maybe my income is going to drop. Should I really buy that new washing machine? Should I really buy that new mobile phone? So, the first thing the company can do is to start offering interesting buyback offers. So, bring back your old washing machine, take a new washing machine free. Okay, or another option could be to incentivize the consumer through additional offers. So you buy two shirts, get a third shirt free, and you need to not just do this scheme, but you need to go out and communicate this to the consumer, whether it is on television advertising, which tomorrow can feature in another book on advertising, or to print advertising, or through consumer promotions. Uh, all that you have to do is to help consumers take that decision to open their purse and go and buy. The other interesting phenomenon in India, which brands should capitalize on, is the fact that festive season is coming. August, September, October, November, we'll have the festive season amongst us, and festival are huge in India. Whichever religion you look at, festivals are very, very big. And brands should use the festival season to get consumers to celebrate by buying a box of chocolate or buying a new refrigerator, or buying a new motorcycle, or buying a new bread spread, or buying. So one is to you have to nudge the consumer by offering special incentives, whether it is a buyback scheme or an exchange offer, or a discount, or you have to use, or I would say, and you have to use uh, the festive season to motivate consumers to celebrate Diwali, celebrate Puja, celebrate Onam, celebrate festivals by buying new things for their home. Uh, if if brands are able to do that, then I expect in the next 6 months consumer sentiment will come back. Of course, some products during the lockdown we've learned to live less of. Maybe we will continue to live less of that. Uh, but many products will come back, and I believe it is in the hands of the marketers, in the hands of the advertisers, to how they are going to nudge, how they're going to trigger consumers to come and open up their purse strings and uh, buy interesting, useful things. And let's remember very clearly that if the top quartile of this country doesn't spend, the bottom two quartiles will starve. So we have to, and it's, I would also say probably it's our duty to communicate, it's our duty to advertise, it's duty to market products to the top quartile and to the second quartile, to help them rationalize their confusion, to get them to get out of their inertia and go and buy products. If they buy products, uh, our factories will start humming again, employment will be back, and our economy will again start booming. Okay, so that's my message during this lockdown. I'm recording it right during the lockdown in one of the hottest COVID affected centers in Mumbai. But let me wish you all uh, a safe and healthy life. So please stay safe, stay healthy, and stay positive. Most important, stay positive. God bless you all. Thank you.